Let's do one song.
Okay.
Let's have them call in, and then we'll do a song.
That sounds great. Which one should we do first? Broken As It Is or The Perfect Song? Which one would you like?
The Perfect Song.
Okay, that sounds great. Luke Reynolds here on 89.9 FM. I need to remind everybody that today's Rock 89.9 is KGRG FM and HD1 Auburn. Also broadcasting at 89.3 FM, K207 AP Sumner Lake Taps. Oh, Luke Reynolds. Oh, my. Doesn't that remind you of Jack Johnson?
Yeah, or somebody else in the chat said John Mayer.
Oh, no, more John Mayer. Ooh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yes. We're swaying more John Mayer. So I think we have Luke on the line. Let's check. Luke, are you there?
I am.
Hi, we're just going to start calling you John. I'm joking. Well, we could call you John, or we could call you Jack. Jack or John. We could put the two together. Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm sorry. I know sometimes people hate it when they get compared, but those are two of some of my faves. So if I'm saying you sound like that, I mean, you're doing something right. You're doing something really, 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 really good.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
What a fabulous song. The Perfect Song we just played. That's an amazing song. I love it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was the first song I ever wrote.
What? Hold on. Wait a second. Say that again.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy story, but it is. I wrote that song and recorded it last year. So I was not songwriting with no ambition to be a songwriter. And, the song is about how hard it is to write a song, right?
Right.
And so that's how things can become your perfect inspiration. That's. I get a lot of flack. People say, "Oh, are you saying your song's perfect?" But it really is just about the inspiration of the first song. But it is the first song that I wrote, and really had no ambition to become a songwriter or even release original music. But I kind of the TikTok journey kind of pushed me into it. So.
Well, I'm kind of glad it did. This was a good thing that it pushed you into that.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year, I can say that.
Well, tell me this then. So that was the first song that you've written, but you obviously have a music background?
I've played guitar all my life.
Uh-huh.
I would sing in the shower. In college, I did some open mic stuff. But I'm a pretty generally shy person. I don't perform out. And it was about a year ago, I'm actually a pretty normal guy. I have a day job with a big tech company, Cisco, which is out in, it's headquartered here in Raleigh, where I am. And, I'm a normal dad of two little girls and a husband. And by day, I'm just a normal guy. And then at night, I started streaming live on TikTok. And, nobody watched. The first, couple streams were 0 people. Then a couple more people came. And then this was, January of 2021. So TikTok Live didn't start till it started October the previous year, so just a couple months. And what TikTok found was that people who were video creators didn't make the best live stream creators, and that it was a completely different kind of formula that made you successful to be on live. So guys with the first thing they did when they launched live was they had people with 1 million followers. Hey, can you go live? We got this new thing. And they wouldn't get many viewers, and they couldn't figure out that some people just didn't convert, and some people favor live, but it's a completely different thing. And I always have to tell people, when you think of TikTok, you think of dancing videos and videos.
Right.
Really, my whole thing was born on live, and so it's harder to get followers that way too. So you see people with a huge amount of followers, a lot of the times it's coming from a video, but I go live and you'll get, 100, but they're very high quality people that will come back.
They'll not bots.
They'll sit for
That's
3 hours
real.
and listen
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
So very engaged followers. So that got the attention of TikTok. I got to visit LA and go perform live from their headquarters, which was cool. And when I was there, that was the pinnacle. I was I've made it. This is so cool for a dad of who I am. And I asked them, what should I do next? And they said, we should do some original music. And that's when I came back and did The Perfect Song. Wrote and recorded it here in Raleigh. And then I went back out to LA to shoot a music video for it, which was cool. But this is all just driven by my fans. They paid for everything, my live stream fans.
But that's the beauty of it. That's how music should be.
Yeah, and I just, I just try to connect. It's kind of, if you want to compare it, it's like American Idol. People latch onto your journey, right? This is a very interesting journey, and people are really latching onto what you're doing.
Yeah, they're just on for the ride. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is. I let them in this crazy ride because like I wake up every day and crazy things happen, and I'm like, I didn't expect this, but it's cool.
Right.
So
I dig
that's
it.
kind of where.
Oh my gosh! Well, it's amazing. Well, I'm really, like I said, I am really glad that you fell upon writing music and doing this and TikTok Live. Excellent! It's such a cool song. We have another one. Can you hang on a second while we play this other one, and we can come back and talk to you about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that cool? Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold here real quick, Luke. Broken as it is here on 89.9 FM.
Life.
Oh, yeah, I'm a puddle of all kinds of stuff.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, and actually, you know what's so interesting, Luke? I hope you're back. I'm sure you're back with us. Okay. So I'm hearing this song, and we had a really rough go to the start of this show. I had a really rough go to the start of the day, and you get into those days where you're just like, oh my gosh, there's nothing going right, and everything's going wrong, and you just want to cry, and then all of a sudden, yes, Luke Reynolds decides to be on the show tonight, sounding, I'm not kidding you, there was a lot of John Mayer on that one. I'm not kidding. Beautiful, beautiful voice you have.
Thank you.
It's just, there's just this weird serendipitous thing that the universe every once in a while does, and it just threw that in my lap, and I was like, oh, wow. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful tune. I'm not kidding you. It's what I needed today. Oh, my goodness. So cool. So, okay, I'm just going to... Tell me about this song. Now I got to hear about it, because I think I'm going to have to play this over and over the whole way home.
Okay, so perfect song I wrote, right? And then I produced it with a guy. So when TikTok sent me home, I had to find the producer to do the perfect song. And the universe sent me the perfect guy in Raleigh, who was also an AV guy, like he did audio video. So I went to his house to record, and I told him about the TikTok thing. He was blown away, and we started recording videos. And he was like, "You need to write some more music. Just come over. Do you want to do a writing session?" And I was like, "I've never done that. I don't know what it is." So I went over to his house, and I had a couple of these lines in my pocket, and we co-wrote it together. But the sentiment was that I met so many people on TikTok who they're somewhat, to some degree, lonely, or have a story, or feel broken.
Right.
You just can't help after you spend, I've spent, 40 hours this month playing, that you're connecting with people in a real-time way, and they're telling you their stories. Like, I had, my father died today, or my husband died today. We literally had things like this. People played my song for their mom who was in hospice that ended up dying. So there's a lot of people that felt very broken. And I just wanted to let people know you're not broken beyond repair. That was kind of the sentiment of the reason I wrote that song. And that one was really for the people, like the people of TikTok, the fans that I play for. It was going straight out to them. So a lot of them have connected with that song beautiful. In a positive way.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
And so I learned, I felt like Perfect Song did really good, but it's kind of hard to connect with because not a lot of people have written a song.
Right.
For Broken, I thought people would really connect with it because it's kind of a general sentiment there. So.
It is as if I wouldn't have known that you honestly, this is very recent, starting songs, I would have guessed, and I've been in the music business a long time, and I've played a lot of instruments and done a lot of band stuff. I would have never known that this was recent for you. I would have said that you've been doing this your whole life.
Yeah, and if you'd literally roll the tape back to maybe month 4, and people would say, "Oh, what are you doing?" and I would say, "I'm not trying to start a music career. I'm too old.
Never.
I'm just happy playing cover music, cover songs. This is cool." But they were the ones who said, "Go in, kind of in a joking way, go do American Idol. We'll support the journey." And so I'm just letting
do it. I'll wear the T-shirt. No, well, and it's interesting. Honestly, you found a calling that you were definitely supposed to be doing this. I mean, there's no doubt.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, like I said, I don't wake up with expectations. I think a lot of people, TikTok is full. Laura will tell you, amazing talent, crazy people that often I have to tell people you can scroll up and down one way to find somebody who's better.
Sure.
But, there's certain connection with people that the journey, you look at American Idol, the best singer doesn't always win, right?
Usually they come in second.
The person with a great story
right,
and good at connecting. So that's what I like doing is I need it as much as they do. And so hopefully I can write a couple more songs.
Oh, yes. I'm hoping so. Yes, as soon as you do, please get back in touch. I mean, let's stay in touch. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful song. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh gosh, thank you so much. No, that was the perfect song for the perfect evening, for the perfect time. Absolutely. Luke, thank you so much for being a part of our show tonight. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you guys for having me on. It's amazing.
You're so welcome, Luke.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have you again. I can feel it. Next time you have some songs, we're going to obviously want to play it.
For sure.
Hey,
I'll definitely come back.
Have a good evening. I know you're a couple hours ahead, and keep in touch.
Yes, thank you so much. Take care.
You're so welcome. Good night. Okay, what a cool dude.
He's so nice.
Wow.
He goes live every day, and he's just such a sweet
He sounds like John
guy.
Mayer. You're right. I mean, at first I had this little Jack Johnson thing, but the more and more, and especially that last song, he's got the chops. I don't think he has any idea.
And he has a real big following of people that just go watch and play
he's
live
so
every day.
humble. I think he has no idea what those vocal cords can do.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and he's just so nice.
Cool.
He's so nice.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So amazing. Who do we have? I know we got a ton of stuff. What are we doing next?
We have the Sweet Lizzie project up next.
Okay,
and these